God has plans. He's a planner. So since we're made in the image of God, I think it's a very natural byproduct that we by nature are planners. We ask that He works through us, that those plans really are His plans, and that once we establish them, we hold them with open hands. Today, I'm the president of a private equity firm called Arsenal Capital Partners in New York City. And back in 22, our oldest daughter was sick. And in October of 22, I very clearly felt like the Lord was telling me that I would have peace with my daughter's medical issues at some point in December, and that I was to rest after that. And so I scheduled a retreat. The Lord was really pressing on me to take some time to just hit pause and to do some planning for 2023. During that time, I really felt like what was important was to pray about the planning session, to be thinking and be mindful and just really be praying about what God wanted from me. I had my C12 materials with me for year end, and the goal of my time in January really was to take a look at my balance wheel, reflect back on what I had done in 22, where I had fallen short, and be mindful and thoughtful about what I wanted to accomplish in 2023. I think the principle of, what gets measured actually happens is really important, and it's one of the things I love about the balance wheels. I have a lot of different dynamics in my life, and so I really need that balance wheel to ground me, to bring me back week after week, month after month to what's important, to ensure I'm focused and that I don't veer off course. Some of the areas where I wanted to make improvements in the coming year were around my physical health. Another area that things slipped in was really my quiet time with the Lord. I also did not have a lot of margin, and it doesn't allow me the time to just breathe with no agenda. They're His plans, and if I didn't completely understand them the first time, or I'm not carrying them out in the way that He thinks is best, then I want to be able to have either the margin or the flexibility or the open hands to pivot and to make adjustments. In May, my firm asked me to come back and run the practice. And so I really feel like the planning that I had done in January enabled me to make a very thoughtful, intentional, prayerful decision to go back and rejoin my firm on a full-time basis. As an entrepreneur, as a business person, we are used to being the energy behind things. We're used to driving things. It's how we're wired. And it's not natural for us to pause, to take a break, and to reflect. We generally will just plow forward. And what ends up happening is we're shortchanging both the plans as well as the people that we want to follow those plans. A lot of times we're asking God to bless our agenda and our objectives, but we're not going to Him with open hands to listen and really surrender to His will.